Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Haze video. Today we're gonna talk about Mel. I'm not gonna do a champion overview. You can probably already find a lot of YouTubers who have done the same thing. Now the thing about Mel is where she sits in the meta and what type of pick I think she's gonna be. Okay, so first of all let's talk about current picks. Current picks, we got Ari. Ari sitting on S. She has quite a bit of potential to push waves and roam, and basically has very few losing matchups. We do have Rise. Think Rise drafted into melee specific comps is completely broken. He is also very easy to push waves with very easy to play. There is not much that can counter him. I'm also gonna add Nora. Nora is incredibly broken. This champion should get banned. It is very strong. Same is said for Aurora. Aurora being very strong needs to get broken. And from the AD champions, you're gonna have Yasuo, who is top of the ladder. And I believe that is all I wanna put as broken. Now there's other stuff which is of meta like Rumble, or even Jace can do quite well. Like they're not off meta, they're just not picked as much. These I feel like are picked generally a good amount of games with the exclusion of Rise, but I do think Rise is that strong. Have myself been spamming Rise as much as possible in the recent days. It's been pretty amazing. Now where does Mel sit in this tier list? I do think Mel is an S tier champion. However, I will also acknowledge the fact that Mel is probably the weakest one out of all of them, from early to mid game, and then late game she actually might be the strongest. Maybe exclusion of Nora, because her abilities are super easy to hit late game and her execute threshold is like completely demonic. She's basically a scaling champion. If I had to rank from how disgusting everything is, it would be Nora, Ryze, Yasuo, and then Mel. This would be my mid lane basically meta. I'm not gonna talk about other picks. I don't think there's much needed. Mel can get countered by long range champions such as Ziggs, Syndra, even though Nora does an amazing job into her. And she really struggles into ASOL, I'm pretty sure, which is her counter from PC. Here we actually have Nora, which in my opinion is great. And she excels at matchups which have a lot of skill shots, like Ahri. Ahri is quite a good matchup for Mel. And yeah, besides that, I do think she's strong in the meta. I do think she is very good. However, if you're gonna ban a champion, ban these two. Right here. That's my take. Anyway guys, that was it for today. Take care.